Hello, hello, and welcome back as we show the old Dawn Butcher how a star really dies in XCOM, War of the Chosen. That's right, Jaxmon Baladur, we have murdered the sunrise. And you know how it died? Turns out exactly the same way that you and your boys died last episode, in a catastrophic explosion when I blew up your really big Megatron gun. Sorry, I mean, it's not my fault you brought the wannabe mega weapon over with your Tonka trucks to shoot at the Avenger. What you should have done is you should have just left me alone, because you got spanked, son. And, you know, normally with Perfidious Pete, you have to pay extra for that kind of treatment. But since it was my first Avenger defense this time, Dawn Butcher, you know what? I'm going to comp you the spanking. Plus, admittedly, you did look pretty adorable in a diaper and pacifier getup, I really can't lie. But the time for spanking naughty, recalcitrant Chosen has passed, at least, you know, until we finish this council mission, and with that, which point we'll probably go right back to spanking the Dawn Butcher. I mean, we do know where the guy lives. We'll probably just go over to his house with a 2x4 and give him a good hard paddling once and for all. But right now, we gotta go eliminate a target. I think we're gonna have to try and capture this guy, because the bonus for that is 117 intel, and we could use a little bit of intelligence here. Although if it does wind up being like our last neutralized target mission, we may have to just blow up everything and skedaddle. Last time got pretty ugly. There were 8, like, trillion, roughly, bad guys in a tiny phone booth. Would have been difficult to accomplish the mission, is what I'm saying. Blowing the guy up and running away. Yeah, no doubt. There's a squad update required. Thanks for the tip. So let's see what we can do here. Do we have a Reaper available? We do not, because Ava No Tears Perone is going in for negative trait recovery. That's real bad. These missions are much, much easier if we have a Reaper on hand to run it. Well, we got to get rid of the negative trait. We don't want to cancel that. Brittany hit me. You know, we could... 1, we could have Brittany fight tired, or 2, we could just revitalize her. I think what we'll do... You know what, Brittany hit me Spears? I'm taking Britt into battle. I know you're tired, girl. We're all tired. You're going to have to buck it up on this when we need you. Morgan Kratos Freeman is ready to rock and roll. Let's get him in the mix. Hormone Stallone's down for 6 days, which means we kind of don't want to take Taylor Swift. Let's grab Thurgood Marshall. What else have we got here? Talk about the bottom of the barrel. I mean, we're there. Take Jane Sporty Spice Austin. Not a huge fan of that. We might as well take Lindsay Lohan. I mean, Abraham Lincoln is in the hospital having his brain surgically restored after it got blasted out under the ground last episode. But I'm sure... You know, he's got experience with that. He's going to be fine. He'll make a full recovery. Reb Brown, who are you? You're bonded with Kim Kardashian, who likewise is also having the booty padded a little bit. Do I want to take... You know what? I still think we take Reb Brown on this mission. Pete, this team looks like a garbage fire. You know, I can see where you would accept... Yeah, you know what? Never mind. I was going to try and make an excuse for him and cover for him a little bit, but you're right. This actually is a garbage fire team. Still, all we have to do is kill one man and leave. So worst case scenario, we're just going to not grab some intel. Let's check everybody's loadout. All right, looks like Brittany is still... I mean, look, she's so happy and cheerful to be going on a mission. She's just glad to get out of the house, really. The kids have... They've gotten unruly, and she's just glad to get away from them, I think. They're good to bench Marshall. We should probably give one of you guys the Arashi. I see that Morgan Freeman is toting the katana. That's nice. Let's edit Thurgood up here. Thurgood, get rid of whatever that is and replace it with the Arashi. Talon rounds, plasma grenade. Do we want to keep you with that plasma grenade? Now, you know what? Grab a Mimic Beacon instead. That's fine. Arashi. I'd like to get you... Yeah, you know what? You're fine, really. You're gonna be... You're just fine over there. Morgan Kratos Freeman, we want you to have the good shotgun, which is Advanced Expanded Magazine, Superior Laser Sight, Blaster Launcher, AP rounds. Old Morgan Freeman is ready to do some work for us. Lindsay Lowe. Yes, Pete, Morgan Freeman is once again ready to carry your ass through yet another mission. Morgan Freeman is out here doing the work. Day after live long day. And what reward does Morgan Freeman receive for all his effort? Not but bitter scorn and recrimination from you, Perfidious Pete, every time I miss a damn shot. Honestly, I'm getting rather tired of it. Seems like kind of a whiny bitch there, Morgan Freeman. You don't hear Thurgood Marshall complaining. I give him just as much or more shit as I give you. I mean, he let his best friend die. And I keep bringing it up cruelly and bitterly to never let him forget the fact that he watched his best friend die. Seems needlessly cruel, Pete. Yeah, well, it's just, you know, it's kind of my thing. Mimic Beacon, itch my stick. I mean, if I had a shtick, that would be it. I don't really have a shtick, but if I did have a shtick, that would be it. This is the team we're going to roll with? Well, it'll have to do. Sometimes good enough just has to be good enough. We got two powerful Rangers here. I think they can probably carry the rest of this team. Yes, Pete, Morgan Freeman gonna haul their asses through it by main force, just like Morgan Freeman always does. I'm Morgan Freeman. Do you think Morgan Freeman ever gets tired of saying his own name? Like, if you were Morgan Freeman, wouldn't you just walk around all the time being like, I'm Morgan Freeman? I would. That's how I would introduce myself. Like I was signing off the narration of a movie about penguins. But every time I introduce myself to anybody as Morgan Freeman, I'd be like, hello, I'm Morgan Freeman. They'd just melt a little bit, dampen the old panties. Morgan Freeman would be in there to swoop up the goods. Yeah, so what you're saying is you took a hit job there, Bradford. How is it we're supposed to pretend we're freedom fighters when we're just straight up doing wet work, John? I'm beginning, the ghost of John Bradford really is just haunting us forever now. It's like, you let me die, Pete, and now I'm never going to let you off the hook. So, alright. Eliminate all hostile contacts. Capture or kill. We got to get all the way over to there. How long we got to go that distance? As well as capture this dude. Right, we are all concealed up. We got 14 turns. Okay. Where's my girl? Brittany, you're fighting tired, so we gotta make this one count.
I am trusting you.
Let's get in and get out quick, Britt. Britney Spears apparently spotted 2 mutons, and, I mean, Well, we're only gonna catch the Archon with that shot. If we could have caught more, I might have considered just cracking on these dudes early. If we're not gonna crack on these dudes early, what we want to do is set up in a position where we can crack on them next turn, though. Unfortunately, this street does not exactly have a super abundance of cover for us to start such shenanigans, although we could seize the rooftop. You know, I don't really hate the seize the rooftop plan. Hey, give me back to Britney Spears here. Brittany, come over here and keep an eye. I want to make sure we can see all of these guys. You'll never escape her sight, by the way. So that we know where all their detection tiles are. Why are there detection tiles here? Civilian, okay. So what if we take the rooftop? Can we get up to the rooftop without completely revealing ourselves? That'd be nice. I mean, shit, Morgan Freeman couldn't, well, no, to absolutely reveal himself, because, yeah, let's not do that. Let's hit the rooftop first, and then... Never mind. We've been spotted. Well, that sucks. Well, jig's up then. So, I'm thinking... We haven't done anything too terrifically bad yet. Like, we're not yet unrecoverable. We're just close. Also, fuck that civilian forever. We could have Morgan Freeman just drop a blaster launcher right on their heads. It's gonna explode the car. We maybe get a little subsequent damage. It will shred some armor as well. I hate to drop my blaster launcher early, but... You know what? Yeah, without cover, I think this is the best bet for us. I think we just drop the blaster launcher and start. I think we just start working on them. Let's do it. Let's just get them. Let's get this party started, right? Let's get this party started quickly. Morgan Freeman, don't shoot that right at the ground, though. You're gonna. That did not do as much damage to those mutons as I expected. We got like very little damage out of that blaster launcher. It did shred their armor, which is nice, but... And you also blew Britney Spears' cover, because of course you did. I mean, there was no way the computer wasn't going to even pretend that it didn't know where she was. Alright then, we got our work cut out for us. Steve Irwin, think you can kill this muton? See, Steve Irwin's going to have trouble even getting vision on that mutant. What is it that you can see from this tile? You have a flank shot on the mutant. Who can go back and get that dude in the back, though? Anybody? Not really. You're going to have a hard time getting to that one. Thurgood the bench marshal, can you get up there? You with a run and gun might be able to get a shot at him. In fact, you would almost certainly have a shot from here, and it would be a flanker. Respectable. Who's going to kill the Archon, though? Lindsay Lohan can almost certainly kill the Archon. All right, let's see if Steve Irwin's got what it takes to get this mutant taken care of for us. Yeah, Crocky Pete, wouldn't be the old first mutant Steve Irwin's bagged. Got more than a few back at the zoo there. Not really recovering that specimen, if you catch my drift. Yeah, we killed him, Pete. I murdered him. It's difficult to, you know, I was trying to make a zoological joke there, and just kind of fell apart, didn't it, mate? Fuck all civilians forever, though, by the way. That shit was not what we needed at all, though, Lindsay Lohan. Yeah, you know, I'm right behind you with the whole "come on" thing. That was pathetic. Now Red Brown's gonna have to use a mimic. We're gonna have to throw a mimic beacon, and it's way too early for this shit. See, that man would have died. Red Brown could have gotten himself a kill there. I mean, Red Brown actually might still be able to get himself a kill. Nope, he's gonna be 1 damage short. Is there any way we could possibly get 1 more damage without... The answer is no. We cannot. Alright then, Thurgood Marshall, you're gonna have to run again. Thurgood's gonna get in close. He's on the move. Don't miss this mutant, though. 90% is not as high as I would like, but hey, 9 out of 10 times, we murder that man.
Not too shabby.
You know... We do. Oh, Hair Trigger has saved the day. We've done it. Didn't even need to use the good stuff then. Well, Red Brown, your entire purpose on the mission has thus been obviated, hasn't it? Sorry, champ. Thurgood Marshall stole your thunder. This is why we bring Thurgood Marshall on these missions, by the way. Hey, Pete, what about little old Steve Irwin over here? You know, Steve was doing some good work back here, mate. Got me a mutant there.
My natural habitat.
Britney Spears is gonna have to shadow back up. She's in her natural habitat. You know what your natural habitat needs to be, Britney Spears? Not fucking stepping on civilians. Can you make that your natural habitat?
The time for hiding is over.
Alright, we have spotted a turret. And we got a bonus spot on... There's a bunch of bad guys back here just lurking around the extraction zone. Interesting. So there's really no way we're going to be able to get up here without activating the turret. What we need to do is just make sure we're in a position to kill the turret once we've activated it. Lindsay Lohan. That's sort of a you job. Like, you're on turret duty. You know, never mind. We're actually too strung out here. Let's get everybody in a nice consolidated position before we go worrying about killing turrets and things. Let's not... We're getting a little ahead of ourselves. Let's just take a moment, collect ourselves, calm down. Bit of a rocky start, stomping on a civilian like that. Now's the time where we just bring it back from the brink. Everybody take it easy for a minute. Everybody chill for a second. Let's get our heads in the game here. Red Brown, I mean, should be on Overwatch, I guess. Oh good, there's a sectopod. Yeah, you sure do. He also has 8,000 friends and destroyed most of that building and all of your cover. Well, this will be fruitful. 1 damage from Red Brown. Nice work, Red.
There is nowhere to hide.
So we got an elite purifier. Like several other big tons of guys. Yeah, we got like 8,000 dudes here. Okay. This, if we go forward, by the way, we're going to activate the turret, but let's just be comfortable with the fact that that turret is getting activated. So, how do we handle this? Well, we can probably catch these 2 guys in 1 claymore. Mostly, we just need to get Britney Spears the hell out of Dodge. Yeah, there's the guy. That's fantastic.
Identity confirmed.
There's also more bad... How many bad guys are on the map, though? This is what I hate about these missions. They put the enemy density is too fucking high. It's too high. You have too many bad guys in too small of an area. You need either bigger maps or fewer bad guys. Britney Spears is not going to be able to trigger that. But that's okay. We don't necessarily need Britney Spears to trigger that. We got Lindsay Lohan. Although if Lindsay Lohan fires a grenade, that's like literally her last action for the turn. So we're going to need to get a lot more heavy lifting done with not a lot to work with. I don't suppose we could get all of you guys, can we? Is there a way we hit all three? Oh, maybe. We need to hit the Claymore. Lindsay, I need you to go one deeper, though. Can't do it. She doesn't have the range. Well, we could have Lindsay move. I'm actually concerned if we move her that she's going to have, like, less. And also she's going to activate a turret. Probably activating the turret anyway. I wish we had brought a little stronger, I'm not going to lie, a little stronger Grenadier, but we didn't really have one. We got to make do with what we got. And now the get in, kill the target, get out quick. That plan is over, thanks to a civilian. Lindsay Lohan did not even kill. That's disappointing. Alright, Steve Irwin, can you... Can skull mine a dude, not that dude. I'm thinking we skull mine the shield bearer Pete. That leaves Steve Irwin without cover, faced off against the turret. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't suppose there's any chance Steve could maybe shut that turret down. Or even better, maybe take control of that turret. That would be superb. Can you jank the turret, Steve? You know, Steve's got a respectable chance at the pop here. I think we gotta let him try it. Hey, crikey, Pete, I'm telling you. When does Steve Irwin let you down, Pete? When has Steve Irwin ever disappointed you, mate? Steve Irwin doesn't disappoint. Red Brown's gonna be throwing a mimic beacon. There's really no two ways about that one. So, what do we want to kill here? We do still have that elite purifier up there. I don't think I've forgotten about that guy. We may have to blow both of our beacons on this turn, which means we really then only have anything at all out of Morgan Freeman. We could have Morgan Freeman dash in. He melees this dude, activates... Honestly, he activates multiple pods. He's gonna get that Viper too. We don't really have like any good options whatsoever. Our best bet might be to just regular single move here and have Morgan Freeman. Yeah, we knew he was going to activate the turret. This will give us an idea of whether Morgan Freeman would activate these guys. I mean, it says that he's not, but he's definitely going to activate them if he does so. I think we just rapid fire the Sectopod. 93% twice. Its armor is almost gone, and we're going to ignore most of what's left with the You know what? Yeah, we got an armor-piercing rounds. Morgan Freeman, crack them open for me. Okay, 10 damage, AP rounds going through. Give me some more, Morgan Freeman. Alright, 10 more. 20 aggregate damage from MF is pretty good. And then what we got to do is we got to try and engineer some kills with what remains of our team. So Red Brown is going to do exactly what? He can throw a Mimic Beacon, and that's literally the only thing we're going to get out of the Rebster. And he can't even do that if he double moves. So, Red Brown, we're going to move you to here, I guess. And then we're going to have you throw a Mimic Beacon. You know what? Let's put it... I was kind of thinking about throwing it right next to Morgan Freeman to see if we could get somebody to come in and Blade Master it, but... I don't remember if this guy has AoE attacks or not, and I kind of don't want to take the chance that he does. Let's throw it over here. We're going to need another beacon, by the way. There's no way we can't throw another one because we just don't have enough soup to not toss a second one. We could get a little better cover here.
No problem, boss.
We're right on the cusp of activating that second pod. This is foolhardy, and I'm going to do it anyway. And that leaves little Steve Irwin. All right, Steve. Give me the Haywire Protocol on the turret. We should have enough protective, ablative stuff out there that even if we fail this hack, we're going to be okay. We can always have Lindsay Lohan take it down with a grenade. We are not gonna have to, though. Hey, crikey, Pete, you doubt Steve Irwin 10 out of 10 cases. You're always like, oh, Steve, no. Steve won't be able to get it done, Pete. Steve can't get it done. What are we gonna do? Steve never... And then Steve Irwin delivers, Pete. I always deliver. And what I've delivered here is an unintended port activation, and I'm sorry about that. But honestly, that turret probably should not have activated those fellas. That shield bearer is going to be a problem. That Viper is likewise a problem. Can we kill anything? If we blow up the sectopod now, he's going to take out Thurgood Marshall. We actually want to wait on the sectopod. Work on this purifier. Great shot, turret. You know what? Overwatch, actually, with your second action. That's not how I'd really intended for that to go. The miss is super useful as well. You had an 80% chance to hit, man. For the love of Mike, 80%. Sectopod just is moving around. Can't tell what this guy's doing. He'll probably kill this in one shot. Oh, we got very lucky there. He's going to absorb at least one more. Down to 1 health. The fake Red Brown. Our shield bear's going in to kill the fake Red Brown. Yeah, the fake Red Brown is done. That's okay. We may get a couple melee swings from whatever guys decide.
Now we fight in the open.
Hey, can somebody else step on Britney Spears for me? I feel like she's not getting stepped on enough. I'm absolutely fucking furious, is what I am. Anybody else want to come step on Britney Spears? Oh, you guys are active too now for no fucking reason whatsoever? Alright, I mean, sure, that's sensible. Let's fight every pod on the map all at once, because this is fair. I'm getting real sick of these missions, actually, where it's just every single possible enemy unit in the universe is all active at the same time. This is ridiculous. Oh, good. Somebody's probably going to get down. Well, there's still a Mimic beacon back there. It's a good thing we used 40 Mimic beacons. Well, we're going to have a difficult time finding a way out of this. Morgan Freeman is still burning. Well, yeah, we're going to have to fix the Morgan Freeman is burning thing. Alright, Steve Irwin. Heal Morgan Freeman. This also will put out his fire. Yeah, Gremlin, get on the heels. Also, put out the goddamn fire. Morgan Freeman needs his actions back. And then if you could, Steve Irwin, you skull mine. You can skull mine an Elite Lancer, and that's literally it. You could also just shoot him and kill him. Just do that. We're gonna have to take whatever the hell we can get out of the mix this turn, because honestly, what we can get out of the mix ain't gonna be much. So we could remote start this. That'll do some damage. Probably kill that guy. It also gets Britney Spears out of the line of fire. Do we have anything better we could do with Britney? I mean, we could banish something in theory, but no. Our best bet is still just come over here. Yeah, remote start the one that's not near anything. That's a great idea. Actually, you know what? Remote start this one.
Always observe your surroundings.
Brilliant advice, Britney Spears. Although what I gotta say is maybe you should hope that people are less observant about their surroundings so that maybe they'll stop fucking stepping on you. Maybe encourage them to be a little less vigilant, not more so. Red Brown, by the way, is immune to fire. So we sent the Rebster over to kill that man, and he's gonna get a free energy globule. Oh, hey, that gives him 2 focus. So when anything dies that leaves an energy globule around, Red Brown can harness those globules. He generates them off his own kills as well, though. That's actually useful to know. All right, super heavy turret. I need you to do some damage to this sectopod. Thank you. I'd kind of like it if you did, like, some more damage to that sectopod, though. Like, considerably more. Or would we be better off having you shoot it? Well, not that guy. 55%. You know what? You're not going to hit anything else, so just go ahead and hit the sectopod, actually. You're gonna do no damage to anything else. We might as well have you kill what you can kill. Alright, Thurgood the bench marshal. We could run you up here to some shitty cover. Somebody has to kill the sectopod. I'm thinking maybe Lindsay Lohan, because she can get us a twofer here. A little bit of damage on this guy, eliminate his cover, also kill the sectopod, and nobody dies. Never forget, by the way, we are still on a timer. 11 turns. We gotta kill all of this stupid shit in 11 turns. You didn't fucking kill him, though. You didn't fucking kill the sectopod. Left it with 1 health. The one thing we really didn't want you to do was leave a sectopod there with 1 health. We needed you to not do that. So now we have to generate multiple kills this turn to get untouchable. Otherwise, we're completely borked. So Thurgood the bench marshal, we can bring you over here. There's no cover for you over here, though. None whatsoever. Thurgood Marshal can kill the sectopod from anywhere because even on a miss, he's going to give us 3 damage. So I think we could have him come over here, take a shot. Then if by some miracle hair triggers, he'd still have a shot here as well. But that means Morgan Freeman's got to take this guy all by his little lonesome. Is Morgan Freeman going to be able to do that? No. What are the chances that our boy Thurgood Marshal does that? Thurgood Marshall's almost certain to do it. Okay, so we gotta have Thurgood get a kill. He has to get a kill. Alright, Thurgood. You have to get a kill. You say you can handle that. You damn well better be able to handle that. This man needs to die. Alright, 92% chance to critical. I was fairly confident Thurgood was going to be able to pull it off. Advanced scope, PCS, agility. Neither of those are especially useful for us. Thurgood should go implacable. I think we move him over here to this cover, which should be outside the blast zone. Yes. You know what? This is also cover. Hey, definitely outside the blast zone. Morgan Freeman. We're going to have you move to here. Kill the robot. Sectopod dies. Vengeance for Morgan Freeman is sweet and a dish best served cold. Also, Morgan Freeman should be untouchable. We're going to bring him over here next to this Serpent Man. He should be able to kill it with a katana swing when it tries to do anything. Got one of the ever-irritating bullshit oh, he's going to stasis us, though. Well, that's the same as untouchable. Stasis, implacable, untouchable, whatever. Either way, it's a win for us. That Purifier's not really a threat because he has to get so much closer to us. Gonna take a shot at our turret. Oh. This guy is doing... I don't know, shooting at the turret? Alright, turret's actually proven to be quite a big distraction to these guys. I appreciate the help. What are you gonna do? Blazing pinions. Well, alright, that's fine. This never hits anything. Did you fire that at Britney Spears? And you're gonna be dead then. Yeah, get Blade Storm, son. Alright, all things considered, that turn worked out pretty well for us. You know that's good. Morgan Freeman, don't get ahead of yourself. First things first, give me my turret. Where you at, Jimmy the turret? Alright, turret, what do you got? You have terrible shots at that thing. Well, you're taking them both because I think this may be the last turn you're hacked. I can't believe that hit. I'm also relatively surprised by the dodge. Do it again if you could. 35. Yeah. Lucky once. Not gonna get lucky twice. We get a lot of aggression coming into this zone. Let's see here. Our girl, Lindsay Lohan. Lindsay Lohan's out of regular grenades. She's got a 100% chance to hit the VIP, which we should prefer she not do. 69% chance to hit that man. Probably the best we're going to get this turn. Lindsay Lohan missed a 69.
Enemy is still up.
Honestly flabbergasted by that. Would not have Would not have expected that. Okay, Brittany. If we move you up here, what can you see? It just got no targets other than really.
You cannot run.
No, you have 2 targets. Good. What's the other one? The elite. You know what? Banish the purifier.
You are leaving.
He's done. She's taking him out. Hit one. Okay. Rest of the shots. Yeah, we're banishing, but like we fire until our weapon is empty, which is good because we're doing piss poor damage. Execute him, though. Brittany, you know what we need. Execute. Oh, you got one more shot in you? She's done.
Damn armor.
Yeah, that damn armor. And you know what else that we're saying damn about? The fact that your fucking thing didn't trigger and you never got an execute. Well, we can kill him Red Brown. Pete, what if the man explodes when he dies? We're actually not worried about Red Brown exploding when he dies because Red Brown has fortitude. Red Brown's immune to explosions. He doesn't care. It's also why he's not already on fire, by the way. Well played, Red Brown. Red Brown finally got promoted. Now he's going to go into parry mode. So, Morgan Freeman. You got, like, nothing for us. Steve Irwin, you really don't have a lot for us either. I mean, you could take additional shots at the Archon, I guess, which probably is about the most useful thing you can do at this point. Yeah, we still don't want to kill that guy. The super heavy turret we'll come back to later. 5 damage from Steve. That guy has dodged twice. I wonder if they get bonus agility while they're airborne or something. Yeah, you gotta get out of here, Morgan Freeman. So there is a priest back here somewhere, but we don't know where. Morgan Freeman does have a run and gun available. Alright, so there's a priest is right there. Well, we're definitely... Can you just go hack him, though? No, don't evac. Just go hack this man. Not that man, this man. You know what? I'm comfortable with this. Just go take a chop at him. If he tries to do anything on Morgan Freeman's next turn, Freeman gonna cut him. Turret's still hacked. We got it for one more turn! Your Blazing Pinions has done nothing but collateral damage to your own assets. Get chopped, though. And you're pooped on. I was gonna say, how did he live? And then I realized, no, he didn't live, actually. He just went back in a fucking bullshit stasis. That guy went on Overwatch.
It's an obvious flank.
Yep, it is an obvious flank. Excuse me? Since when does he get to drop Blazing Pinions, but then also fucking swing at us?
No.
We put our soldiers through a lot. They'll need time to deal with these issues when we get back.
I'm absolutely furious.
Okay, I'll go.
Yeah, you gotta save Britney Spears because she's an idiot. Also, I don't remember Blazing Pinions working like that. Like, when you drop the pinions, that's supposed to be all you get to do. Can you freeze this man? For a split second, I saw it. Somewhere up here, there's a place where we can drop this where it only freezes him and doesn't freeze Britney Spears. Not that Britney Spears couldn't use a little preservation at this point. There it is.
Catch.
I don't know how we're lobbing it, but get it up there. Nobody else takes bullshit damage from this Archon. Steve Irwin can't really advance to full cover. You know what? Hey, turret. Now that that man is frozen, can you finish him off? 65% chance to hit the frozen Archon. Great shot. Let's see if we can't follow it up with an equally great shot. Well, at least you didn't dodge that one. Thurgood Marshall. I guess we're going to have to bring you up here. Why did you freeze that man, Pete, if you're just going to kill him? That's a good question. I'm actually going to let him linger. This guy is stasis on our turn, which means we can't really fuck with him too hard. He's just going to get up. Can we not get out here? Why not? We can't. There's no door anywhere. There's no door anywhere. You gotta be shitting me about the door, though. Well, we're gonna have to run and gun and kill the turret, I guess, then, because it does have to die. Is there any cover up here whatsoever? We cannot be in a spot where we can shoot at the turret and also have cover. What about here? Can we see the turret from there? Of course not. That would be sensible. Steve Irwin can see the turret, but we really don't want Steve Irwin shooting at the turret when he could be shooting at the Archon instead. Also, we need as many people as possible shooting at the Archon, because fucking no one can hit it anyway, so what difference does it make? You know what? I've changed my mind. Steve, shoot at the turret.
Deflection.
The Archon is fucking in all ways, shapes, and forms utterly untouchable. Red Brown does not have lightning reflexes, so if Red Brown comes over here, he is going to get shot. Thurgood Marshall can get over here. Alright, Thurgood, you're going to run it. We need somebody. Your Shadow Step is actually not going to pull this Overwatch. I just want somebody with Blade Master next to the Warlock. And you will definitely knock this man's Overwatch off, because even if you miss, you'll still do 3. Also, you didn't miss because you're the man. Morgan Freeman, I'm just disappointed in you. You know what, Red Brown? What do you have shots at? Can you lightning hands the turret? You know, it also lightning hands the Archon. It's not going to kill him. Lightning hands the turret. Got us 1 damage, though. Perfect. That's alright. We don't really care that the armor held for now. We want you to come over here and kill this elite trooper. What we probably should have done is volted the Archon. We could hit that Archon with Volt, and that would have been a guaranteed kill. So a little momentum swing. You know what? We're just going to parry. Morgan Freeman, can you come and kill the turret? I mean, there should, in theory, be no one left to shoot at you, so you're going to run and gun to come and kill this turret.
Will do.
The Archon is frozen. Everyone else is dead or exploded. By the way, this facility has seen better days. Kind of remind... The facility is starting to look a little bit like Britney Spears, actually. Busted. Wrecked. Seen better days. Yeah, you damn well better stay frozen. Super Heavy turret was killed. I don't know what's going on there. Your stasis is ended. Get blade stormed. Thanks for being dead.
Did you see that one?
Yeah, it was pretty good, Thurgood.
Be advised, hostile interceptors are inbound on your...
Yeah, there's gonna be, I'm sure, like, between 9 and 14... Somewhere between 9 and 14 billion people who are going to come in on reinforcements, because reinforcements are bullshit. Britney Spears. We got to find a way to get that man dead as well. Like, we got to get that Archon. Morgan Freeman, I don't suppose you can... Morgan Freeman can come hit him with the... You know what? Just come chop him up. This is the one thing we can do that won't miss. There we go.
Well, how about that?
Yeah, how about that, Morgan Freeman? You actually did something useful for once. I'm honestly stunned. Absolutely stunned. I don't suppose you can punch that guy out just for being next to him, Morgan Freeman. Is that a free action to punch that dude out? Nope. Takes an actual action to punch him out. Well, let's surround the dude then so we can have somebody. Looks like Lindsay Lohan may actually be punching him out and carrying him out of the mission. Britney Spears, you're just going to reload. Red Brown, I just want you to Overwatch.
I'll maintain my watch.
Thurgood Marshall's maintaining his watch. Reload and Overwatch, Thurgood.
Got it covered.
We came all this way. We're kidnapping this dude. Knock him out. Oh, I'm sorry. It's not a man. It's actually a woman.
Package in custody.
If only Lindsay Lohan had a nickel for every time she'd rendered a woman unconscious and kidnapped her from a burning building, she'd have a couple bucks.
What's over there?
You'd be like, Pete, a couple bucks? You're supposed to say she'd be a millionaire or something like that because it's funnier. But honestly, think about it. How many times are you going to kidnap and take a woman from a burning building? Like, if you've done it 40 or 50 times, which is how many times you'd have had to done it to have a couple bucks if you're getting a nickel a pop, that's still a lot of kidnapping, man.
Seems doable.
Let's see if we're going to get a cheap pot of reinforcements. If not, we're just going to leave. Like, we've been here long enough as it is.
My senses are keen.
Yeah.
More Menace 1-5, we're picking up an enemy transport.
You know, more of them are coming in, but I feel like between you and my boy here,
I can handle that.
we're gonna get him. Lindsay Lohan, I want you to just leave. Also, take Britney Spears with you. Thurgood, I want you over here. When these guys drop in, I want them to come into a Hallmark cavalcade of fiery death.
I'm on it.
Double Overwatch. Lindsay, just I'd like to have you on Overwatch, but really I just kind of want you to get out of here with the VIP. Pete, what if a purifier drops out of that reinforcements pod and explodes? Well, Thurgood, it's going to suck for Thurgood Marshall. That's the end of it, because Morgan Freeman's already taken damage once this mission. Britney Spears has already taken damage once this mission. Steve Irwin's not going to be close enough to bother taking damage.
The aliens certainly don't make it easy to decipher their technology. Sometimes it's hard to tell whether the organic or mechanical component is in control.
Lily, why did you take a moment to comment on the odd, very vaginal-shaped antenna? I mean, that's a little weird. Red Brown, you don't actually have Blade Storm, but you can come over here and Overwatch, and you don't have to worry about the explosion from a potential purifier, because you also are immune to fire and explosions. There is a purifier. He landed right next to Thurgood Marshall. This is bad. Well, let's hope when he dies he doesn't explode.
I have sight beyond vision.
On the plus side, these guys are all taking Overwatch. Looks like that was a combination of Blade Master shots. No actual Overwatch was engineered there. Engineered, Pete? Trying to say the combination between engendered and engineered. This guy's dead. Don't kill him, Britney Spears. Don't kill him. Red Brown, don't kill him. Okay. They let him live. He ain't that well protected. Honestly, that's an ideal scenario. We left the guy with 2 health. Yeah, watch out, Steve. You're being flanked. It's not really that big of an issue. Here, come over here. And just shoot that man, Steve. Just shoot him in the head. Like, shoot him right in the face, though. See how easy that was, Steve Irwin?
Only the best.
Yeah, crikey, Pete. Only the best for Steve Irwin, and a much-deserved promotion for little Steve as well. I earned that one, Pete. I earned it. All right, everybody get the hell out of here, then. Red Brown, beat it. Thurgood Marshall, beat it.
Whatever you say.
Morgan Freeman, beat it. Whatever I say, I said beat it, man. Just beat it. No one wants to be defeated, and we were very close to actually being defeated on this one. No, you're beating it, Thurgood Marshall. Okay, you know what? Thurgood Marshall has too much dignity to say a line like, I'm beating it. He probably wouldn't. Their courage guides us. Rise up and join them. No, don't join them in being hurt. No, I want to leave the photo booth because I don't care about that poster. Don't memorialize the fact that we got unfairly injured. Because, you know, we had to fight every pod on the map at the same time. And if Steve Irwin hadn't hacked that turret, I really feel like shit would have gone south for us pretty darn fast. Once again, Steve Irwin's presence on a mission has saved the day. We got to bring this guy along. Yeah, that's right, Pete. Old Steve Irwin's out here doing the heavy lifting, bagging the crocs, dragging them back to the pond. Oh, good. Britney Spears is gravely wounded. That's delightful. Covering fire and threat assessment. We're going to take threat assessment. I mean, we want both of those, ultimately. And Red Brown finally got a damn promote. Oh, yes, we will take Blade Storm. Deep focus. We're going to take more than one ability here. Reflect is very good. 2 or more focus is a chance to reflect incoming shots back at the attacker, completely avoiding damage. That's real good. Invert. Switch locations with an enemy unit. Cost 1 focus. That's also pretty good. Deep focus. Maximum focus level is increased to 3. I mean, all of these abilities are fantastic. First, though, we're taking Blade Storm. Then I think we take Deep Focus. And then, honestly, I think we also take Reflect. So, Red Brown is now the $1 billion trooper because we've given him every ability in the universe. Still feels worth it. Morgan Freeman's lightly wounded. He's going to be down for 3 days. You know, Britney Spears wound up gravely wounded for 8 days, but Britney Spears was going to be hurt either way because she was on the mission tired. So the fact that she took damage, not hugely relevant. I mean, it is irritating, but it's not hugely relevant. The fact that she's afraid of Archons is more relevant because I'm real tired of having my Reapers spending a lot of time getting negative traits recovered instead of spending a lot of time out in the field doing their damn job. I'm looking at you over here, Ava Perone. But I'm going to wrap the episode up. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Support really does mean a lot. If you'd like to see more of me giving Ava Perone the stink eye, you might consider subscribing as well. Post new episodes of XCOM every single day. Right now, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you again soon.